Hello Virgos, welcome to you and your person reading. So on one side we have your energies, on other side we have the energies of the person you are dealing with, and then the most likely outcome. And as these are also general readings, won't be resonating with each and every one of you. In that case, you can check your moon sign and the name sign. And yeah, you please feel free to swap the characters according to your situation. So let's see what are the energies for Virgos. So your energies, the Nine of Pentacles. Let's see what are the energies of the person you are dealing with. We have the Ten of Wands, okay. The most likely outcome. The Six of Wands, okay. So Virgos, you are spending time alone. You are pretty happy, having a vacation, a break, enjoying yourselves. You're enjoying the abundances. You're having a break, a holiday time basically, and focusing on yourself, trying to heal perhaps from something. It is the quality time. You're investing in yourself basically, focusing on yourself, healing, or whatever it is, but you are spending that quality time alone. And here, as far as your person is concerned, with the Ten of Wands, this person is trying to unburden themselves from something. That this person has been carrying a burden. I'll see when it comes to the clarifies as to what it is, if I can give that insight. But this person is trying to unburden something which they were carrying from a long time. There has been a burden, mental burden, or maybe some sort of a responsibility this person was carrying, and they're trying to just finish it off. They're trying to unburden it. And here, as the most likely outcome with the Six of Wands, a lot of happiness is coming your way, celebrations, looking forward for happy times. Now let's see what else is there over here on the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the World. Okay, let's see what's there on your person's side. The Seven of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Two of Wands. Okay, let's see the most likely outcome. Nine of Swords, it's the King of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. Okay, let's see. So what I feel here is that though you have a family, you want to have stability with this person, you want to have a family with this person, but there is some sort of a confusion. There is some sort of, and what I'm getting here is, I would like to say that you are discussing this with someone. Maybe you're trying to take an opinion from your family. Basically, that's what I'm getting. There is some sort of a confusion which you are discussing with your family members. Okay, yeah, there is something serious, some major decision needs to be made, and for that you are taking opinion for your family members, which is pretty good. And or maybe your trustworthy friends, if not family for all of you, but maybe somebody trustworthy, a group of friends, whosoever. And there is a major change. So this is something you are looking forward to, and maybe you want to take a major decision which you feel will change your life, and that is why you want to be very cautious in that approach, or I should say, you don't want to take any risk in that sense, which is a good thing to do. So that is why you are taking this matter to discuss with your trustworthy people, whosoever they are, because this decision or this scenario is going to change your life. That's what I feel. You want to basically sort out the confusion and then move ahead. In the nutshell, you want to sort out whatever the confusion is here and then move ahead towards, and then ahead towards the different new chapter of your life. And you are discussing this with your family, and perhaps maybe this is the decision you want to ask, that should I commit or shouldn't I commit, or something like that. And as far as this person is concerned, what is happening, this person is, they are trying to burden themselves from a situation, wondering what to do, but then something unexpected is happening in their life. So maybe this is what they are trying to unburden from. Yeah, they are wondering, there has been an event, an unexpected event on this person's life, which they have a burden, which they've been carrying a burden. As I've already told you, that this person has a burden. This person is carrying a responsibility, be it a mental burden, be it emotional burden, be it a actual responsibility of the family or anybody, whatever it is, or there has been a something unexpected event which has actually hurt them a lot. It can be a financial loss also. That is what I'm getting for some of you. It can be a financial loss, and this person is trying to unburden from the fact that, but the thing is that they have got back on their feet and they are ready to make a new journey. So what I feel here is that this is what they are unburdening from. Perhaps they had a decent financial background, sort of, suppose, something like that. Some things were stable in their life, at least I can put it that way, in every way, but then something unexpected happened which just shook up their life, and they are trying to get back up from this situation, and that is what they are unburdening, and they are ready to move in life. So but now they have gathered enough resources to move ahead again. So whatever the resources were which had fallen off, or what if it was a financial loss, whatever loss it was, they have come, they have coped up with it, basically, that they have got back up on their feet, they have balanced themselves again, they are okay again. And this is, but they're little, that is the energy over here, basically, and that is why you are alone, that is why you are focusing on yourself. Yeah, that is why you're focusing on yourself. You're not spending time together as such. You are busy focusing on yourself, because you know that other person is having a hard time, and they are trying to get back up and revive their life, basically, and they are doing it, and they have done it beautifully. But what I see here is that this person is now in a better position than they were before. That's what I'm getting. Better equipped with the resources, or even wiser than they were before, after this shake-up has happened, and now they have that firmness and that wisdom to move ahead in life. Okay, in the journey of life. Okay, so this is what they are unburdening from. So give them that time. And over here with the Six of Wands, as I said, celebrations and happiness is there. But because of this, there is, with Nine of Swords, the anxiety is because of this situation. But what I feel is that give them the time, because here with the King of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, definitely things are improving. They, as I've already told you, they are much more confident and well equipped in every way, and they are going to build up the firm foundation once again. And with the Page of Wands, there is a new beginning over here. There is a new beginning. A step in this direction will be taken. A step in the direction of this relationship will be taken once they are able to get back up. They have get back up, just give them time. They have, it's okay. Maybe some of you are in that process, but it will be okay. So what is the guidance for the Virgos? Number 29 may be of some significance for you. forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to the past disappointment. So this is the need of the hour. So if this is the reason for confusion, if this is what you are discussing, if there is something which you're feeling bad about because maybe they are not focusing on you or whatever it is, if this situation calls for some sort of forgiveness, what I feel here is just forgive each other, I should say, because I really don't know what's who is who, which side is whose side. But yes, I see both of you joining hands, both of you sort of, what do we say, coming back together in a loving way and bonding together. Just this situation calls for some sort of forgiveness, and then this is how you will be holding hands of each other. Beautiful relationship, Virgos. So that's all I have for you. Let's meet in the next video. Okay, bye.